Finding your voice as a leader can be one of the most difficult challenges for any manager. The ability to speak articulately and confidently is a trait that every leader needs to have in order to inspire their team, motivate them, and set the example for what it means to be an effective leader. I'm Rambelli Danielle, an experienced manager and web content creator. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great content and visiting my website for even more information and tools. You might not realize it, but you have the power to influence how others see you. Your tone of voice, cadence, and speaking pattern are all part of how people perceive you. As a manager, you need to understand that your words are just as important as your actions, if not more. That's why we've compiled this list of 10 quick tips on how to speak like a manager with confidence and authority. Speak slowly and clearly. As a manager, you're going to have many conversations with people at all levels. That means you need to be able to communicate with people of all levels, whether that's a student, a staff member, or a client. When it comes to communicating, the most important thing you can do as a leader is to speak clearly and slowly. Speak slowly and clearly. When you do this, you'll be able to better convey your meaning and ideas to other people, which will in turn help them to understand you and more readily accept your leadership. When you're speaking to someone face to face, try to maintain a rate of at least 80 words per minute. A rate that is faster than that can have the effect of making you seem less confident. When you're communicating via email, text, or social media, you can often speed up your rate without too much risk of negatively affecting your meaning. Match your voice to the audience. The second tip you need to know as a manager is that when you speak, you need to match your voice to the audience you are speaking to. When listening to someone, it's common to assume that they're speaking to you, their supervisor or manager. When you first begin to speak, you should think about who you're speaking to. Ask yourself, who am I speaking to right now? Who do I need to be communicating with? After you've done that, you can then start to build your voice accordingly. If you're speaking to a lower-level staff member, you may have a different tone and style than if you were speaking to an executive or CEO. You need to match your tone with the audience you are speaking to. Use vivid body language. When you're speaking to someone, make an effort to include your body language as well. Body language is an important way to communicate with others. It conveys emotions, tones of voice, and levels of confidence. If you're sitting at a desk, make an effort to lean in and lean your palms on the desk. If you're standing, have your palms on your waist and keep your legs slightly apart. This will help to convey confidence and authority while conveying openness and receptiveness while you're speaking. You can also make use of your environment. If you're speaking in a conference room, make an effort to lean back in your chair and look around the room. If you're in a classroom, make an effort to stand up and move around a little bit. This will help to convey the idea that you're engaged and excited to be there while you're speaking. Be purposeful with your voice. When you're speaking to someone, make an effort to include your voice with your words. That doesn't mean you have to speak louder, just that you need to include your voice with your words. When you're speaking, make an effort to include your voice with your words. You don't have to speak louder, just that you have to include your voice with your words. This will help to convey a sense of purpose with your words and help to create a sense of significance with each and every word you say. When you're speaking, make an effort to include your voice with your words. This will help to convey a sense of purpose with your words and help to create a sense of significance with each and every word you say. Don't be afraid to show your emotions. As a manager, you will encounter many different emotions when speaking. Whether that's frustration, anger, sadness or happiness, you'll need to be able to express those emotions and feelings while you're speaking. Making an effort to use your voice to convey those emotions will help to give your words even more impact than if you were just trying to control your emotions. If you're speaking to someone, make an effort to use your voice to convey how you feel. This will make it easier for you as well as the other person you're speaking with while you're doing it. If someone is speaking to you, make an effort to use your voice to convey how you feel. This will make it easier for you as well as the other person you're speaking with. Be brief, but effective. Your goal when you're speaking is to be brief, but effective. This means that you want your words to convey a lot of meaning, but you don't want your words to be too long or too complicated. Keep your sentences short and concise. In fact, you can even make an effort to break your sentences up into 2 words if it helps to make them shorter and more concise. This is especially useful when you're speaking in public settings like a conference room or classroom. Breaking up your sentences can help to make your message clearer and easier to understand. However, remember to keep your sentences short and concise. Use short, assertive words. Words are powerful, especially in leadership positions. When you're speaking to someone, make an effort to use short, assertive words. This will help to increase the impact of your words and make it easier for people to understand what you're saying. This is especially useful when you're speaking to a large group of people.